Where are my keys? Sorry, bro.
Such arrogance.
Depulso.
Did you hear
Accio.
that?
Confringo. Protego. Accio. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Accio. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Depulso. Confringo.
You ought to cut back.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Who's that?
Depulso. Accio. Confringo.
No! I will make you pay.
Accio. Confringo. Depulso.
How nice of you to stop
Depulso.
by.
Depulso. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa.
There's a hole in my pocket. Someone. I'm enjoying this. Oh, you think you're so clever.
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Glacius. Levioso. Depulso. Glacius. Levioso. Depulso.
No! I will make you pay.
You only have Ranrock to blame. Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends. Revelio. What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion! Ranrock will unite us!
Right to up there. That's our way in.
Wingardium Leviosa.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country...
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum? Expulso!
A lamb to the slaughter.
Expelliarmus!
Stop that right there!
How embarrassing!
Leviosa!
Up for a bit of dying, are we? What are you, shy? I've seen more courage in a poor log.
Leviosa!
Little brat. You're going to
Expelliarmus!
will not survive this.
Leviosa!
So close.
Glacier!
Where did you go, coward? You don't believe you can defeat me, do you?
Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Repulsor!
You've made a grave mistake. Leviosa. This will not go well.
Repulsor!
Leviosa. What are you doing?
Glacier! Leviosa!
I'll get you for this.
Repulsor! Expelliarmus!
Okay.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Repulsor! Lumos!
Lumos!
Accio! Revelio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Is there something to those symbols on the walls?
There is. I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them, then cast them quickly in succession. Accio!
goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No! Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be!
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Repulsor.
Right. Shit, boy. Daddy.
Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! I need to reposition that pillar to climb out of it. Perhaps the archway is the answer.
What?
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Where to?
Wingardium Leviosa.
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Glacius.
Is there any way to reposition this archway?
Depulso. Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Leviosa. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Levioso! Convulso! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus!
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
That's a damn good question. I died.
Perhaps I'm to hit the mark on the far wall. That sort of thing has repositioned the archways in the past.
Hey, you hit.
engineer it.
Repulsor. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Repulsor. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Glacier. Leviosa. Cabalso. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Repulsor. Repulsor. Leviosa.
Oops.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Leviosa.
Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway?
Yeah.
Repulsor! Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! Confringo! Wingardium Leviosa!
After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway.
Wingardium Leviosa! Repulsor! Revelio! Accio! Confringo!
Evil.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Ah,
Wingardium Leviosa.
what about?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Време, брат, нали съм там?
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Compulso. Accio. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Compulso. 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 Wingardium Leviosa. Compulso. Accio. Confringo.
Oh, fuck. Ah!
Compulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Compulso. Accio. Confringo. Compulso. Leviosa. Confringo.
So stuff, huh?
What a relief.
My fault, Xavier. Who the hell are you? What are these clothes?
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isidore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
Revelio.
Been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Just mark the area on your map.
takes to keep a clean house.
Hello. And how would one like to be styled today?
Hello.
Oh, come in. Come in. I'm sure I've no need to introduce myself. They used to call me Snelly. Oh, Snelly, why aren't you studying to be an aura? But I showed them. They're stuck in the dust at the ministry and I'm here. But look at you. Look at you. Looking for a change, are we?
Why not, I say? What sort of change?
Some are going for that muggle with consumption, sort of death becomes me allure. But you won't find poisons here. No need for chloride of lime. Why don't you spend a moment choosing how you'd like to look?
What services do you offer?
You can stop by any time.
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Satirissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Booba-Tuba pus. Booba-Tubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
How on earth did you discover that Booba-Tuba pus clears one's skin?
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate one's eyebrows entirely rather than merely thinning them. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbour discovered that on her own. Poor thing. I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I'm forever looking for ways to make this world a more beautiful place. I suspected that if pure Booba-Tuba pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such abominations. And I was correct.
What precisely are Booba-Tubas?
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrusions. One needs to squeeze them to collect the pus. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh, I wouldn't go near the things if it weren't for my devotion to my classmates.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few Booba-Tubas, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Good for you.
Into the Forbidden Forest for Booba-Tubas. I hope it's worth the risk.
You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins away. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Jumping cabbages. Mandrake na bemanın.
Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to a troll. Oh, I can't believe it. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Lass Clement. Greetings. Please, take your time looking about.
What's with sleeping?
No one can say I don't keep a stack. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Yeah. Jumping cabbage, mandrake venomous type. Cabbage, mandrake.
Come on in, come on in. Oh,
Revelio.
so fast. You need to tread carefully in here. Spectacular. Good for you, getting all those foul goblins a hiding. You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins away. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon. Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Wingardium Leviosa. Prodigo. Good point.
Castle. Must have been quite stately this time.
Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa. Accio!
Shame I didn't have an audience for that one.
Confringo! Wingardium Leviosa. Accio! Depulso. Accio! Accio! Depulso. Leviosa. Glacius. Depulso.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
Allow me to put you out of your misery. I hope you have your affairs in order.
Accio. Confring. Protego. Stupid one. Confringo.
Confringo!
Confringo!
You're the ones who ought to be skinned alive. All the creatures you dare kill!
I'm sure to be.
Protego.
Admirable trick.
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Glacier. Expelliarmus.
What's that? You dare slay one of my own! You will fall!
Levioso.
No.
Protego. Expelliarmus.
You'll have to fight eventually.
Expelliarmus.
That's mine.
Levioso. Expelliarmus! Convulso! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Compulso! Glacius! Levioso!
Spiders. Not worth the trouble, if you ask me. Legs are far too... I dream of making a better...
Expelliarmus!
What was that? How? Dare!
Levioso! Compulso! Glacius! Aloha Mora. Levioso! Glacius! Confringo! Accio! Compulso! Accio! Confringo! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio!
This is where Saccharissa said to go. And where are those booba-tubers?
Confringo! Confringo!
Incendio! Incendio!
Confringo!
Incendio!
Potato! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo!
Levio Accio.
Learned that in first year, did ya?
Repulso. Revelio.
Reducto.
Accio.
You're a bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart? Confringo. Did I hurt you? Reducto.
Confringo.
Confringo. Reducto.
Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness.
Confringo.
Just my luck, troll.
Confringo. Accio.
Accio.
Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Repulso. Confringo.
Интересно, кого я использую?
Accio. Confringo. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium. Cabalso. Confringo. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Repulsor. Accio. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now. Mead. Saccharissa, I found the tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
Hope you're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Perhaps I shall scout around Fell rather than poach.
Ah! I don't know what they think I'll see around here.
Is that you, Roylance?
Oh.
Levioso!
Incendio!
Just let me go.
Revelio.
Shall we finish what we started?
Incendio!
Plans
of attack. It would appear that you're grossly out. Incendio! It's actually quite beautiful.
That's just...
Fuck me home.
Seems like a quiet night.
Expelliarmus! Better be a beast. Cubrico!
You dare slay one of my own! You will fall!
Expelliarmus! Leviosa! I refuse to be treated in this manner!
Expelliarmus!
Back to the dirt, you!
Expelliarmus!
What the?
No! Confringo! Leviosa! What's happening?
Show yourself! Is this what they teach us? I've heard sense. I see you! Let me out!
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Reparo.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. A more hushed approach is likely wise.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence is gonna get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is gonna get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Not much longer now. Soon our necks will be out from under wizarding boots. Wizard kind will pay for what they've done.
I don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me.
This had better not be a trick. Come out before I find you.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Aloha, Mora.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
You're the one we're looking for, and you were afraid. You're not going to.
I'll check your pockets after you're dead.
Protego! You like to torture dragons,
Cover up. An intruder! I'll make mulch of you.
Rebellion.
Yes, they one of my own.
Perhaps a nice flowers will grow from yours.
Bring down.
Let me have
Repulsor. Expelliarmus.
No.
Glacis. Leviosa.
You may want to.
Now you've gone too far.
have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Repulsor. Leviosa. Accio.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Side.
Revelio. So this is the underground harbour. The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social. Revelio. Revelio. Book Professor Weasley asked me to find.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if You humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The snake bird?
No. Incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Deathly Hallows.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelia ought to make a quick look at this.
Want to test your knowledge on some more difficult questions?
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at... Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall. Beautiful.
Goodness. Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before you know it.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Should I lie or should I not?
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and, food, and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available. Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa.
Something dawned on me about the trip to Eden. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Sob's cave shouldn't be terribly far from here. Deke has marked the area on your map.
Correct. Precise.
Revelio.
Some screws. Ah.